Are you guys ready for the schlumpiest stream ever? I'm here. I'm here. Oh my god, I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I was up really late last night, preparing the rest of my, I was gonna say preparing my court case, but really it was just like my statement. I was having a lot of trouble focusing yesterday, so I didn't do it earlier. So I was up till like 3:45, and then when I got in bed, my boob hurt so fucking bad. It was really hard for me to fall asleep. 'Cause being on my back is only comfortable for a little amount of time, and I laid there for 45 minutes, and I was still not asleep. But I couldn't lay on this side because my arm, with like the incision that they made is like right here. So when my arm's resting, it goes there. So laying on my side hurt. Laying on that side hurt. I obviously can't lay on the other side because that's, the side that has the wound. It just hurts so bad. I did take my bra off though, so maybe I should have tried sleeping with my bra on. It was like every time I moved, like just my boob shifting, even the slightest bit, was painful. It was really uncomfortable. It was really fucking uncomfortable. So basically, I got like next to no sleep, and I feel terrible. It's one of those where you like almost feel sick because you're so tired. So yeah, that's me today. How's everyone else? How are
Touch
you
the
guys?
butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh.
Vexy is touching the butt, which I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you for touching. Oh, holy hot damn. I know this is, I also had a pretty bad headache because I was staring at a very bright screen until very late. God, I just feel miserable. But whatever, it doesn't matter. This last morning screen before TwitchCon. And we're gonna play Pillars. We're gonna be there, get there. I'm gonna have a good time when I'm doing it. I always do. I always do. Streaming is something that I really love, and I always have a good time once I start doing it. Even if I'm having a really shitty day. Oh. Man, I feel like poop. I have so much to do still. I'm like finally done with all the medical stuff. And right after I end the stream today, I've my hearing. And then when that's done, I still have to do laundry, I have to pack, I have to do dishes. I have to do my hair because I don't have time. Or maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning, but I don't want to get up that fucking early to try and make sure. And then like traveling, I don't want to have to keep my head up straight like this. And I don't think I'm gonna be able. And so I have a lot of stuff to do before I leave for TwitchCon, which is tomorrow. That's when I leave, rather. So my day's gonna be very fucking busy. I'm going to end the stream today at least 15 minutes early so that I can, shut everything down, get food if I need it, and just like chill for a split second. Well, I'm not going to be able to chill, but just like prepare myself, open everything that I need, take out all my papers out for court. So that's why I'm starting a little bit early today. And I suppose without further ado, let's start up the game. Let me put some headphones on. The stream will freeze when I put these on. Or when I plug them in, rather. But do not be alarmed. It is all normal. It's totally a normal thing that happens to everybody. At least that's what they tell me. Anyway. Let's boot up this game. I'm just gonna put this ice pack in my armpit. Holy hot damn, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Oof. Okay. Where am I? Pillars. Yay. It's booting up. Anytime. There we go. Can I click in here, please? It trapped my mouse in XSplit. Why? Why did it do that? Game, please. Ooh, chilly. Alright, so when we last left off, what the fuck were we doing? We were seeking the favor of the gods. And redoing quests associated with that. But where exactly? Oh, I think we were in Noonfrost. And I just managed to get them all to leave peacefully. All the priests in there. They wanted to go into the White Void and like basically not be reborn again. They wanted to let their souls like fragment and just float around in the void, which is what their promised afterlife with Rimergand is. But anyway, we closed this, so the citizens out there are going to be pretty happy. And I was going to check out the rest of the place because in this playthrough I haven't gone in here. Thank you. Thank you, John Pope. You know what? Let me just take a fucking migraine pill. I don't know if it's tired or just my brain hurts. Everything is in pain today. So I'm just gonna... The Schlorp Fiend? Water the Schlorp Fiend! I'm not a Schlorp Fiend! I feel like a Schlorp Fiend. How are you doing, man? Yeah, I'm just gonna preemptively take a migraine pill. I don't know if it's gonna help.
Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh!
Sorry you're not feeling better yet. I just barely slept. That's why I feel like this.
Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh!
Doggo has to be taken out, but I hope to be here later. Alright. Alright, Bear. Thank you for the host. John Pope, thank you as well for the host. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing today? I'll feel better once I, start waking up a little bit more. But right now I feel like
Light,
duties.
flame, and sound.
That's okay. I'll get over it.
Ourselves.
So we came in here and I explored this. And now I just have to explore the rest of this place. Because there was some cool stuff in here. But I couldn't get any of it because it was considered stealing. And there were also people who wanted to attack me. So. Feeling so good, I want to massage the back of my skull with a rusty spoon from the inside. That actually doesn't sound that terrible. Is that bad? Should that sound really bad to me? Because it fucking doesn't.
I can do that. That's settled.
So, remember there were all these guards here, and I spent like hours one day trying to get in this fucking door, like trying to sneak all the way up and around? Yeah, I don't have to anymore, everyone's gone.
This I haven't seen before.
How is this still stealing? They're gone. They are gone. What? Are you high, game? There's no one to steal from. How is this stealing? I don't need any of that, so I'm gonna leave it there. But if there's anything super cool, I'm not gonna leave it. There's no one here.
I can do that. That's settled.
I'm here.
And here's Alwa! A young Orland scrambles on the floor. Mistook you for one of them. What happened to you? Owies. Whoa, yargalarg. I need to get some, like... You know what I should do? Ah! Oh. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I I should very gently, like, I should put this against my side and then wrap it with that ace bandage that I bought for my C-3PO cosplay. Picking up my food because I ran out of gas for my stove. Oh. That's not a thing that's supplied by, like, a company? Your stove can run out of gas? There's so many, like, facts of your life that are so very strange to me. But okay, go get good food. Tell me about the people. Tell me about the Frostgreen Beach. We've gone through this conversation previously, which is why I'm skipping through it. Make a run for it. Goodbye.
I'm here.
Alright, so we've been in here.
Light, flame, and sound.
This is not stealing.
Ourselves.
Give. Give to me this. So we're gonna come over here. I spent so much time trying to get in here. It's incredible. We discovered the library. Like, what does this key go to, even? Enigmatic god of cold. Guess what? I don't need to read about Remergand. I've spoken to him.
I can do that.
What do you think of
That's
that?
settled.
I don't think I came across anything that needed a key to open it. Like, everything I could just open. We get metal kegs, or whatever it's called, and refill them when we run out. Strange to me. Yeah, we just have, like, gas lines, I think, that run under the ground. And then companies,
I can do
like,
that.
turn it on or off. Like, what are these keys for? Normally, when you find keys to stuff, you find the doors that need them. But maybe it was the doors that were all locked, and I just picked the locks instead. But I guess... I don't know. I'm not gonna... Of all things, I'm not gonna stress about that. So, we did our stuff in here. Finally. Look how pretty. It's beautiful. We've been there. We got there. How's the boobie today? It hurts so fucking bad. I couldn't sleep. I fucking barely slept and I feel miserable. I feel miserable. I was also up really late preparing my statement for court. Come by the mall. Okay.
Yes?
But I took my bra off to sleep. I think that was probably a mistake. I didn't have Joe checking. Didn't
I'm
have you
here.
checking. Bursting into my house in the middle of the night at like 4 a.m. Hurt my back at the gym. No! Kept rolling onto that side and waking up from the pain. I
Yes.
couldn't fall asleep. So even with as tired as I was, I couldn't lie on either side, first of all. I had to lie on my back, and it's still, like, it hurt anytime I shifted. Anytime my boob shifted even a tiny, tiny bit, it hurt. So, like, I would rather have woken myself up hurting it rather than not been able to sleep. You left your bra on to sleep, so that's probably why. But yeah, that sucks, man. I'm old, so when I'm in pain, it makes me tired. I was in bed before 11. I wish... I did not want to be up so late. But since the hearing is immediately after my stream, I could not I'm hitting the wrong button. I didn't have time to prepare the statement today. And I couldn't focus during the day yesterday. When I got home from the biopsy, I just, like, my brain was all over the place. Like, I tried to play Overwatch. I played one match, and I was like, that wasn't very fun. I can't focus. I, like, quit the game. I kept, like, opening stuff and closing it again. I was really, really distracted. So I was just up super fucking late. And then because I gave myself such a headache, Can they really not see me?
If
Oh,
secrets
we
whisper
weren't
here,
hiding.
I shall listen for them.
That would explain it.
I'm here.
I was in the middle of a sentence, I don't remember what it was. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I freed her, she's enjoying the fresh air. Goodbye. Here she is. How are you? All and well. Teach me what you know. As long as you can keep up, we got
I'm
blooded
Many
Hunter.
blessings, traveler.
Hunter. Alright, cool. Tonight, I hope that I fall asleep way fucking early. Way fucking early. I hope that after the hearing, I have time to do all the stuff that I need to do to get ready for tomorrow. Because our flight is at 11. So with, like, waking up and, you know, showering and traveling to the airport and stuff, probably have to get up fairly early for me. So I really hope that I'm, like, asleep by midnight. Hey, Dad! Hi! How are you? Are you back from Italy? Find Alarhi. Right, we weren't doing that because I wanted to be better. Have a better, like, rating with the peoples. Dad, you would really like this game. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm a hero now, eh? So wait, it goes neutral, which I think is 0. Ally would be 1. Hero is moderately good. Do I have to be a champion to do that quest? We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see. See?
Certainly.
Did you have so much fun? And is Lee home? Can I say, hi, I love you? So many games. I know. I've been playing this one for over 90 hours at this point. But it's really good. It's really, really good. You would love it. You would love it. Like, I really wanted to play... Oh, you haven't played Divinity Original Sin, have you? You played Dragon Age. I was mixing them up for some reason, because I'm really freaking tired. She's at work. Alright.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, tell her I say hi. Where am I going? What am I doing? I got distracted. I want to try this quest again, but I think we're going to go back to Remergand and see what he has to say first. Or maybe not. Can't believe this is still a quest.
I'm here.
I'm just barely alive. I'm just barely alive. I'm so sleepy. Oh, the other day, I think there was, me and Fred were just scrolling through TV shows because we finished watching True Detective Looks very milky. It is a little milky. It's a little milky. Oh god. We had finished watching True Detective season 1, which I finally have now gotten around to watching. And so he was just like flipping through the other shows, and there's one called Lore. And so when he like when he like clicked on it, I went, "No!" And he was like, "What was that?" And then I had to explain.
I'm here.
Yeah. I forgot that was Baldur's Gate. For some reason I thought Neverwinter, but whatever, it's BioWare. But yeah, I had to explain. Hiding? Searching?
Yes?
Forgot the other stuff. No! He was like, what?
Absolutely.
What are you doing? It's like, oh, don't you worry. It's just a thing that I do. Alright. Let's come back over here. I want to see if I don't think I have the proper rating for the dialogue option that I want. But I'm going to try it anyway. Because it's just a task, and I want to do the task and get it done. I'm going to TwitchCon tomorrow, Da. It's in Long Beach this year. I still have to, like, pack and get ready, and I'm just... too much stuff. Why did I go Heidi? I don't need to be hiding. I don't need that right now. Where am I? Stalager. Was this her house? Was that her house? I think this was her house. Quick save. You figured? I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Yes, this is her. Okay. So I just want to see if I have the dialogue option that I want. Tell me how to help you again. Twin Elms +4. Or no 10. Which I don't have. I do that so very often. A lot of times when it says lore. No. How much lore do I have? 7. Well, aren't you a fart knuckle? What a schlorp fiend. I don't have it yet. I want to know what the option is. Sorry, I hit my microphone. I want to know what the option is. I hope it's something real good. That she's like, just do what you think is best. And I'm like, alright. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Alright, let's go back to Elm's Reach. Who's blowing up my phone? Oh, of course it's the TwitchCon WhatsApp group. It's just like a bunch of day nights who are gonna be at TwitchCon. Everyone's, like, a lot of people are leaving today. Like, they're getting there at various times today. I'm just sitting here like a schlorp fiend. Where I gotta go? Over here. We gotta run over the refreshing waters. I'm still so amused by that. Fiddy's already there. Yeah, he's been there since yesterday, I think. But he took the train, so... And he left on Monday, wasn't it? Yeah, he's been there. Alrighty. Let's save. And this one is for Remorgand. Is that new? Or was that always coming down from the ceiling like that? Who knows? Alright. Once more, you approach the shrine and the constellation of the Beast of Winter. This time, the cold emanating from the shrine is unmistakable. A thin frost has formed upon the edges of the stone. Pray to Remorgand. You pray again, and the vision of the white plain emerges. The driving wind returns in a chaos of whirling snow. Something moves at the center of the blizzard, plodding but relentless. Schlurptastic, hey Santo! How are ya? Yeah, I feel schlurptastic. So... Schlurp... Schlurp is a new word. I've been using it very frequently. But basically, I feel really shitty. So, schlurptastic is like... bad. It's bad. Or it can also be silly. Like, instead of calling someone a shitlord, I've been calling them a schlorp fiend. Ooh, I just got a little dizzy there. Don't mind me. Woohoo! Is schlorp the sound effect for refleshing? Yes! Yes, it is! Exactly. It is exactly that. Dukes was playing this game called Darkwood. And it's kind of spooky, and I don't even know where he was, but he was like crawling through stuff. And it was making so many schlorp noises. It was like... It was like really gross. It was really gross. And he was like, ew, ew. It's funny. As the snowstorm gets closer, you see an aurochs, as colossal and slow as a glacier. Its shaggy white hair is matted with frost, but beneath it, ribs like a ship's frame protrude. Visible puffs of air issue from Sagani's mouth. Gaping mouth. Bleh! It's the Beast of Winter. A man, emaciated and almost naked, huddles at the beast's legs. I can't talk. Beast's legs. His body is scored with lash marks, and his nose and ears have been carved from his face. His black eyes pierce the whiteout. Aloth leans forward. By the wheel. It's Skane. Oh! Squidward feet. Yes, but not as comical. Not a... Very similar, though. I did not expect Skane. Isn't he mad at me? The aurochs stops and stands before you, enveloping you in the violent blizzard that surrounds it. Though its mouth does not move, the beast speaks in a deep, thunderous voice.
A clan of Glamfelin ventured from the White that wends to find the crack in the ice. When you sealed it, you damned their souls to a slow weathering here. One they had sought to escape.
That's what he fucking told me to do! Good thing about having security cameras is that someone knocked on my door. Check the cam, don't recognize him, so don't answer. Now he's just sitting there. Man Scout cookies. Are you fucking kidding me? You told me to seal it. He's coming back? He just senses that you're there. He really wants to see you in all your glory. Like, am I ridiculous? He told me to seal it. This is what your vision directed, you asshole. I'm so mad. Do I have to redo that?
A fitting reply from an obedient servant. No guile with you, indeed.
Shut up. I'm probably gonna redo this. I feel really bad for those people. I thought that he was going to just, like, release them and, like, give their... Oh my god. Okay, so I don't care. I'm redoing it. That's too fucking mean. Should have gave him a kiss from a rose. Oh my gosh. Good puppy. You tell that stinky man to keep his paper. The scarred man rubs his hands together and nods, simpering and craven.
For each there is a season watcher. Winter's shroud covers all things in its time. The heat and energy of life dissipates, and untethered essence fades into chaos. But entropy is a chisel of ice and a hammer of wind. It is not for mortals to wield these tools.
So you're happy with what I did, or... The world shudders beneath you, and a great crack echoes across the white expanse. The ice splits at your feet, waves lapping through the rift.
The Watcher seeks something long lost.
Andra.
What is it you search for?
Yeah, that guy is a fucking tool. Redeemergand, he's like, hey, I want you to seal this breach in my temple and tell my followers to have patience. Remind them of, you know, my patience is a glacier, or whatever the fuck he said. And I'm like, alright. So I did that. And now he's like, oh, by the way, I'm not gonna give them what they want. They're gonna waste away here for just more centuries.
Madam, your phone is ringing.
Oh, that startled me.
Madam, your phone.
Hello? I got some delivery. It's probably my Designed by Humans shirts. I'll try and go down. Get them. Note reads, can you trim your trees in the corner facing Street X? They overhang the street and you have to dodge them and the parked cars. They're trees. They have leaves and branches. Jiminy crickets, John Pope. Those tree branches keep people from cutting the corner and driving at my grass. You are an old man. Stay off my lawn! They would do that though? They'd just be like, I don't give a fuck, and like, that's not very safe. Put yourself off my lawn! Get yourself off my lawn. I don't know. I think I want to go back. Like, Remogan doesn't give a shit. I feel really bad for those people. I thought that he was going to release their souls after this lifetime. You know, like when they die in this life, he's not going to force them to be reborn. He's going to be like, okay, you had patience like I asked. Ding! Here's what you've been wanting for fucking centuries. I don't feel comfortable with this, but I kind of want to know what they wanted. There's some concrete little pyramid things? Damn straight, stay off the damn lawn! You tell him, Dad. Have you had any more people coming onto your lawn? thousands of souls that Theos has stolen for Boudica. Theos Ix Arcanon, the man responsible for my current plight. Understanding of who I was and what my past means now. The first one. No.
Theos has removed these souls from the cycle. They are ice melting in the sun. Let them fade.
Yeah, he don't give a shit. Alright. I think I'm gonna... Fuck. I don't want to redo that stuff that I just did. That would be like... How many times I've redone that? 3 times? 4 times? Vrimergen's slow voice, deep, slow voice echoes across the glacier.
Let them forget this world and be forgotten by it.
Take the souls she so desires and grind them into dust. Let her see her careful schemes thoroughly ruined.
Skane grins, still huddled next to one of the beast's woolly legs. That last one sounded a little nastier than the other two. Yeah, we've seen a temple of Skane. It was full of human sacrifice. For several seconds, the waves wash quietly against the ice, and the Aurochs stand silently amidst the churning flurries.
It is the destiny of all things to crumble and join the chaos that follows this world. Some seek it willingly, as you have seen.
To mingle, roiled and stirred by the tides of the universe. It is not an unkind fate.
So I'm really concerned about the Glamfellan priests. You would give these souls the very fate you sought to deny the Glamfellan pilgrims. Yeah, that is what I want to say. And also, why do you oppose Boudica? I want to know both these things. Let's see if we can ask first.
She desires to order chaos and shackle the agents of change in the world. Under her, all things would remain static and frozen according to her laws.
The Aurochs shakes its hoary mane, exposing its prominent ribs.
Even now, she only barely keeps the pact of the gods to leave the affairs of Kith in mortal hands. She moves in Theos where she cannot move directly.
And so we call on you to do the same. Such are the schemes of the queen that was.
Herm. Skane's laughter is thin and shrill. You would give these souls the very fate you sought to deny the Glamfellan pilgrims.
I am the beast of winter. I neither speed nor alter my path for the whims and desires of Kith. I take souls at the time of my choosing, be it mote by mote or in a sudden tempest of chaos.
You're not very nice.
These souls, they have already forgotten their place in this world. They have been lost to existence. Let them be memorialized and mourned for an age, and then forgotten entirely.
The waves rise, beseeching you. I'll seek Theos in sun's shadow. I don't know if I want to redo this. Skane sounds like... Hello. Yes! Okay, when you said that... That's when it clicked. I was like, I know that that hello is said in a specific way, but what way was that? Hello.
When you
Yes.
reach the burial isle, we will send lost souls to guide you through the pit. This is our gift to you. What you do after you face Theos will be your choice, but we would have you set the stolen essence adrift.
And whether you would heed us or no, understand that our end comes to all things eventually. Help us achieve it, and we shall reward you now with a power to rival Theos's.
The beast advances.
But do not choose lightly. We forget nothing, least of all a betrayal.
I want to see what the other gods have to say
Do
first.
not wait forever. We wait, but Theos does not.
Rimurgand continues toward you, swallowing you in a blinding, deafening snowstorm. You experience a dizzying, exhilarating disorientation, oblivious to the landscape around you and even the reality of your own body. You hear a noise that could be the shrieking winds or Skane's screeching cackle. Hello. And then it recedes with everything else. Rimmergand appears in the distance, trudging away from you, and the whiteout follows him. As the Vision...
I'd
Vision?
like to order a hype dance, please.
Carly one, welcome to the court of the hype. We are dancing for you to make sure you feel welcomed and happy. Great doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Thought I said I was back. I kind of just spaced out, forgot to say that because I was busy watching. Welcome back, Bear. Eating yogurt? Did you hug your dog for me? You know you have to always hug your dog for me. Oh, Dad, I didn't tell you to hug Buddy. Gotta mush that little buddy mushy face. He has such a little mush face, and I love it. Anyway, Rimmergand appears in the distance, trudging away from you, and the whiteout follows him. As the vision of snow fades, it leaves in its wake the flagstones of Ter Evron. I have a question. I'm asking for spoilers
I'm here.
What happens if you let the people go through the breach? Like, what do they have to say? I'm sure that you can convince them that that's what they wanted. Cat greater than dog. Yeah, but he's a little bud. You can't hate a little bud. You got your little buddy. I do, in general, I like cats better. Like, in a general sense of stuff. Gasp about spoilers? Oh, yeah. It's unlike me. But I feel really bad for those people. I think I want to redo it. It remains open? If you let the people through it? Because I think I did that by accident the first time. Because when I did it before, I like accidentally... Like, I was hoping that it would let them... I was hoping that it would seal it and not let them through because that's not what Rimmergand wanted, and they went through. I can't remember if it was still open or not. Maybe you can rescue them? I mean, they're not in danger. They're not in danger. They just, like, they walked away. They left. They're gone. They're not in the area anymore. They went back to their homeland. I guess they'll get what they want eventually. Like, I don't want to... I didn't realize that it was open when I did it last time. When they went through. I thought it sealed behind them. I thought they went through and it was sealed. Sealed behind them. Meant the trapped souls. Which trapped souls? There's a lot of talk of souls in this game, and I'm also very sleepy, so I have long since forgotten,
I'm
like
here.
my brain can't remember what happened 2 seconds ago. Like, their souls are in their bodies. They're just like normal humans. Well, they're elves, technically. But they keep being reborn. And they're like, we've been reborn for centuries. We just want we just want to join the oblivion of our god, and like, why is he denying us this?
I'd
And
be
they were
glad
just
to.
they were so happy. The ones that prompted you.
I'd be
Oh,
glad to.
those are just people. Like they can live their lives. Those are the elves. Yeah, they left. They were just really, really sad. And I was like, well, maybe Vrimergand will let them join the... Like, they won't send their souls... Like, when they die in this life, they won't send their souls to... Wait, let me start again. So I thought that maybe, since they agreed to have patience, which is what Vrimergand, their god, wanted, I thought that he would grant them what they wanted because they had patience, which is what he asked of them. But he's like, nah, they'll just fade out eventually. I was like, you're an asshole, dude! These are your faithful, and they did exactly what you wanted. They've been waiting centuries, like centuries of rebirths. Nope, there was never ever a request for jokes, especially not out of you. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybe about it. How are you doing, Mike? Now that I know that trap is a genre of music, Trapped Souls sounds like James Brown stuck in a party while they blast trap beats. Why? Why James Brown? You weirdo. But I guess if it leaves the breach open, I'm not gonna redo it. I do feel really bad for them. But the cold would consume everything here. You're fabulous. That's good. Oh, because he's a godfather of soul. Got it. Got it. All right. Snarktastic over there. So I guess this is how I'm going to leave it. So, Rimergand, Skane, and Andra, they want me to let the stolen souls... See, this is why I got confused. They want me to let them dissipate and just... They're like, entropy, yeah! What did they want me to do again? I totally forgot what they wanted me to do. So they want me to leave them alone. They want me, I think, to destroy them. I think. I don't remember. And then Helia, who's the only one who makes any sense in my head, wants me to guide them back to their bodies. You're hungry? I should be hungry. I have these baby carrots. 'Cause...
Waiting. The longest part of any hunt.
Yeah, I convinced them to leave. And then when they left, I sealed the breach. And they were kind of crestfallen, but they were like, okay, we'll have patience. I just feel really bad for them. Battle Block Theater was fun. That game was hard for me, but it was fun. There are 2 more choices. Paste them in chat if you want. I think I'm gonna leave it the way it was. Because I think if I let them... Tell me this. Because Bear said that this was what happens, but I just want to double check. If I let them go through, the breach stays open, correct? I just want to double check. Because if it gets sealed, I'm redoing it. But anyway, I think I'm going to go with what Helia wants because it sounds the best to me. Like, eventually the souls will atrophy on their own. I should go to Redeemer again to be like, you have patience. Me. Correct. Okay. Never put people on your face. It's really bad for skincare. True. A tuna wrap? That sounds good. I could go for some tuna. Maybe I'll make tuna fish rice stuff tonight. Actually, I think that's all we have left, so we're having tuna fish rice stuff tonight. I hope Fred's okay with that. We had rice yesterday, but different rice. Okay. Alrighty. I really wanted it to be different, but it's not.
I'm here.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it as it is. I feel bad for them, but
Slow and silent.
they chose to follow a god that's very unforgiving. And what does Bareth want? I guess I might not know what Bareth wants because he wants me to kill people in order to gain his favor. And I don't know if I want to, I don't think I want to do that. Oh, I would call these like canisters. Plinskeboche. That's how I would say that. It's probably wrong. Plinskeboche. Anyway. But yeah, like gas canisters is what I would call those. Kegs was a pretty close translation though. But yeah, it just gets pumped right in. We don't have to refill our stoves. We have gas lines that run under the ground and get piped like directly into the stove. And if you don't pay your bills, then the gas company can turn it off, I think. They'll be like, "Nope, you don't get gas." I'm sure there are people in like very rural areas that might have to refill their stoves manually, but like those would be very few and far between. Anyway, let me check my journal here. So this is the last god for me to get, get the favor of. Is Bareth. It's not sounded more Italian. Well, I don't know how to say that. I said it was probably wrong. Hey, P Fetish. Oh, hello. I got my name back. Did you lose your name for a while? Some rural houses have big propane tank outside their house that gets refilled. Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, Mike. Usually people just pay their bills. They don't want to be without gas in their stove. And also some people have gas heating. They don't want to be without heat. What sound is the C making? Is it an S sound? Is it a K sound? Is it a ch? Twitch admin got on a high horse and had to fight it with screenshots of other admins saying it was okay. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. It's such a silly name, like... And it's funny because I once said... I was joking. Rhetorical Meow, who's one of my mods, was like, "Be right back, I have to go pee," or something like that. And she was like, "Don't listen to me pee." I don't remember how we got into this weird conversation. We get into weird conversations here, as you know. Let me think about it. Okay. But yeah, I was like... I think she was like, "Don't watch me," or something. And then I joked that I was gonna watch her. Watch her pee. It's like a weird thing to say. It's really fucking weird. I don't know why I say most of the things I say. But I like leaned into the microphone to be extra weird and I was like, I like watching girls pee. It's my fetish. So that's why your name makes me laugh. Extra, but like internally. But like it's not offensive at all. Jeez. Anyway, it's not actually I don't actually have a pee fetish other than a human in chat. I don't have a pee fetish. It was just a silly thing that I said. Oh. My dad's just like, oh god. Sorry, Dad. Oh, did I accidentally pause the game? She thought that was funny. Yes, I know you're hungry now. It's very inconvenient timing, stomach.
Don't
That's
bother the caddy, Tamak. You'd have better odds against Estelgar.
Wait a minute. I just realized I've been putting an extra A in this word this whole time. I mean, it's a made-up word, Stelgar. But I keep saying Stelager. Oh, da. You know what I've been thinking about recently? Mr. Gusty. He knows. More like the first part of Caesar? So first C sound is C in Serbian always, unless it's accented. Sietzar? That's not at all how you say that. Mr. Gusty. I've also been thinking a lot about Quickly IV. Quickly IV. I don't remember why on that one. I've been thinking about Mr. Gusty because my friend Dukes was playing through New Vegas. And there are various robots in that and stuff. No, that sounds wrong because I pronounce Caesar a different way. Abort! You'll come up with it eventually. Quickly IV. Oh boy. So silly. You deleted Quickly. Oh no. Who you're gonna have these players coming through and being like, what happened to these badger races? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They're not gonna ask about the freaking badger races. Alright, what am I doing? Where am I going? I'm still just a hero. What could possibly make me better in their eyes? Like, I stopped the breach in the thing. So it's like an S. It makes a S sound. So it would be... Bosse? What was the... I already forgot the word again. Like, Plinska Bosse? Quickly was removed like 10 years ago or more. Well... He remains in my heart. Not S. Fuck English, please. I know, English is really, really, like, confusing ass language. Because you can't say letter C is pronounced like C. It makes like a million different sounds, depending on the context. English is a terrible language for clarity's sake. We pronounce the letter C like sea. Like ocean. Sea. What else do I have to do? Travel to Burial Isle. Descend the pit. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to kill those people.
I'm here.
I see you. Yeah, that's also S-E-E. That's how you pronounce C? Yeah, just the letter. This letter is pronounced C, like S-E-E, as in I see you, or I am sailing on the sea. Oh! You pronounce it
I'm here.
I gotcha. No, I can't perpunk command either. All you need for Lecta-isms is a lot of hype, and you have to make random noises. You have to make a lot of random noises.
Yes?
I totally forgot what I was doing. I just like spaced out and stared at my keyboard. That was great content. Good job, good job. So I kind of want to do this. What level are we?
What the fuck are you doing, Lecta?
So many noises. Yup, exactly. Where do I get this hype? You get this hype from within yourself. Milosh can sell you second-hand hype. He's very good. It's just like a bottle of vodka in a... It's just vodka in a bottle labeled hype. Geralt gives you hype. He's very good. Could be worse. My native language looks like... What? What is that? What is that? I don't even know what language that is. The letter C is also used as a transliteration of Cyrillic, which is also a S sound, Cyrillic. In the Latin forms of Serbian, also a S sound, Macedonian, also a S sound, and sometimes Ukrainian, along with the digraph. Does that make sense finally? No. Because you're saying it's wrong, but all of those instances where there's a letter C in there, you're using an S sound. What are you saying yes at? You miss Geralt? I don't. I was happy with my time with Geralt. Now I'm done with him. Hey Wraith Dagger, how are you? Because you're pronouncing it as an English person. Yes. I'm trying to understand, but you have to use English pronunciations of things for me to understand, because that's the language that I speak. Unless you want to use Swahili. TS equals C. Okay. So, Cyrillic? You could have just typed TS. Hey Fem, how are ya? So glad that the letter C only has 2 standard pronunciations in Italian. There are very obvious clues. Like, sure, there are exceptions, usually loan words, but it doesn't need that long-ass explanation. Well, he could have just said it's pronounced like
Yes.
TS. But he didn't. Like, Japanese has a TS, like tsunami. You could have said it's like TS like in tsunami. Don't play with me, won't... You! You! Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing in this game right now. I'm partially kind of dithering because I don't know if I want to go kill people or not. It like goes against my sensibilities. But I kind of want to know what happens. I can't just kill... Okay, so there's a guy in here. Chi. In Turkish, the C is pronounced like a J. That's interesting. Native American. Oh! It's Blackfoot. It's actually a lot easier to pronounce. It's just long and overdone because we don't have a written language. Oh, that's really cool. That is really neat. I love learning.
I'm here.
To kill or not to kill, that is the question. So I think I'm gonna end up not doing it. I wanna know what Bareth wants, but I can't go into the Blood Sands and kill that one guy without everybody else getting upset and attacking me. And that's like way too much death. However, I think that I want to go talk to the Golden Grove lady. Go kill stuff, get the stuff, and do some stuff. I know. Someone came in yesterday and was like, hey, give me a summary of the game so far. I'm like, I'm 90 hours in. I can't do that. And also, I'm really bad at summarizing. I would just be like, we went and we did some stuff.
Yes.
And now we're here. Prepare yourself for some Cyrillic. All right, go for it. I think I'm gonna go seek out that other lady.
Absolutely.
I just want to know what happens. Like, I want to know if I talk to her, if I get the option to be like, hey, Bareth is displeased, and she'll be like, oh, okay. Elm Shore. I just want to see. I just want to see what happened.
Hey.
Yeah, I have no idea what you just said at all. Sikabliet. I don't know what that means, but I've seen it before. Where are we going? We're going back to Elm Shore. 13 hours. Oh, wait, hang on. Before we travel there, I gotta... 16 hours remaining. I don't think I can do it manually. I think I left it too long. How long would it take me to travel to my stronghold? Clearban Relag. 1 day, 19 hours? Yeah, I can't. Alright, so let me just resolve this. While my DJ revolves this. I really don't want Korgrak to die, or I would hire him. So, let's just take whoever has the highest security rating. I think Skirmish Archer is probably the one. Or Mercenary Captain. I guess Mercenary Captain. Go for it. And we're gonna go... Paid debt. You have accrued debt due to damage to stronghold. You won't receive any income until it's paid. It's 100, and I have almost 100,000. Like, go for it. Hello, friends. It is me, John Pope, writing on English. You can call someone garbage in Korean, and that's it. That's all the secondary languages you know. Oh, that's cool, Joe. I know Aura's like, Kansas City has Google Fiber. I was like, do you have Google Fiber? She was like, no. But she was trying to use that as a selling point when I was looking to move. She was like, hey, you should do that there. You should come over here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead save. And I'm gonna go to Elm Shore. I want to see what happens. I want to try to talk to this lady. Waiting for something better than DSL in my area for about 12 years. It's finally getting fiber next summer, but I'm moving in January. No. Where are you moving to? See, I knew I'd wake up. I'm feeling, I'm like much more alert now. That derp emote reminds me.
I'm here.
Can someone click on the little emote smiley face and tell me if my $25 one was approved? First to a bigger town in my state, then to Vegas? That's an interesting choice. Oh yeah, so seductively. Or something like that. Crunchy food aids alertness. Is that real? You don't see it? Okay. I mean, I just put it in last night. But I was just reminded to check. It'll probably take a lot longer. But I'm not gonna look at it until much later. Got some boars. Maybe she's on that little island that didn't have anything on it. Or maybe she's in that place with the Audra. This. No? Alright. I'm just guessing. I bet she's here. Haha! I was right. I should not have put this. You had wild boar in Italy? Oh, that's awesome. How was it? Did Lee try it? Or was she like, no, because it's meat? An elf stands on a dais in the middle of a clearing. The ground is blanketed with leaves in various shades of russet and gold. Her eyes are closed and her arms folded in front of her. A curtain of autumnal yellow hair hangs in front of her face. As you draw near, she lifts her chin and looks at you with shifting hazel eyes. Freaking amazing, and yes, she did. What up? Never really thought about the fact that to other people it might be weird. Oh, that's funny. Do we even have wild boars in America? I don't even know if we like have them as wild animals running around. I'll have to add that to the list of things that I want to try. Root beer flavored for water? Oh, that does not sound good. Yes, we do? Okay. Not like I eat wild boar every day. It's something that happens like at Christmas or something like that. Makes sense. They're an invasive species in Arkansas. I didn't know that. There's a lot that I don't know. But that's part of what I love about streaming is that I get people from all over the world coming to hang out, and I get to learn all these things that I didn't know. Not only because they're foreign, but just everyone has different knowledge sets. Like their characters in a video game. You have knowledge set A, and that gives you knowledge of wild animals in America. will hunt them and also have to look out for them while hunting other stuff? Yeah. I imagine. That's why hunters will carry a big 44 pistol in case wild boar starts to charge. Hot damn! Dad tried dog in Korea and says it tastes pretty good. I think I would probably try it. Just as long as, like, I'll try any meat as long as I don't have to, like, look the animal in the face. You know what I mean? Or people are lying to you and you don't know it. True. Everyone could be just fucking with me. Oh, Arkansas, that's why Arkansas has Razorbacks as their university mascot. I didn't know that that was a thing. See, what do I know? Brother had dog in Singapore. Think they are specifically bred to be food. Not like they picked a dog off the street. I mean, but, you know, I think I would try it, but I don't know until I'm, like, in the situation. What I wish I tried, when Lee, she had those scorpion lollipops, I wish that I had eaten one, but I was a little, like, creeped out. And now that I'm doing, like, the whole meerkat thing, I'm like, missed opportunity. I could have actually eaten a scorpion like a meerkat. Except for that they don't have them in lollipops, but we'll ignore that part. You think it's good? Alright, I'm glad you like it. Let's go on with this conversation, shall we?
Greetings, Estremor. You are among the ovates of the Golden Grove.
They brighten from dull brown to vivid green. Her voice is as soft as a breeze sighing through trees. I'm gonna ask all the questions. And you are?
High Ovate. An ancient elm among poles and saplings. We have taken root in the same soil, and the others grow in my shade. Their roots nourish my soil. My branches give them shelter. Together, we grow.
Her eyes pulse with a deep, summery green. Your essence churns like an eddy in the stream, Estremor. Speak the questions of your soul. Speak plainly, will you? I must take my leave. Tell me more about the ovates of the Golden Grove.
Like the leaves of a tree, we are many sharing one source, one purpose. Living or dying, we nourish one another. The truths of the soul and of the body are written on every blade of grass and sung by every creature under the sun. We learn these truths and sing them back.
She sounds like she's living by Bareth's teachings pretty well, except for the fact that she's prolonging her life. Ours is not the song of the gods, but of Weretha. I don't know how to say that. This is why many of our numbers study the discourse of herbs and inhabit the skins of beasts. You're druids? Are you familiar with Ethic Knoll? A wrinkle of distaste curls her lip. A swarm of maggots on a dead songbird. Ew. Worms hollowing a mighty spruce. They celebrate the withering of life rather than its budding. They seize strength from others instead of accepting what Weretha freely gives. Her eyes dim to a blackish brown. They take pride in their independence from the gods, yet their leaders demand an even greater sacrifice. Death for life. Strength from the spent essence of their petitioners. The Ethic Knoll offer another kind of servitude, and one to kith whose souls have long since rotted. I wouldn't really know. The Ethic Knoll should save lives, not end them, but all of the people that they sacrifice are willing participants. Hey Puck Dad, hey Wormy. How are you guys? They merely see the world the way it is, not the way they want it to be. Don't be naive. If they find power that way, why not? I don't like any of these options. I'm just gonna go with I wouldn't really know. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna kill people to get power. But culturally, like, this place is cool with it. And unlike what we saw in the Temple of Skane, like, all the people who are sacrificed are giving their lives of their own free will. They say, I want to be sacrificed for the good of the clan, or whatever. You're alright? Me? I'm okay. Very tired. Oh, you did your undergrad there. Why would anyone go to Arkansas on purpose, or Alabama? I feel that way about a lot of states. Still sore? Well, yeah. I barely slept. I'm gonna say I wouldn't really know, because I don't like any of these. Like, this is super judgmental. And in their own way, they feel that they are saving lives. Because by doing these sacrifices and using their blood essence, it makes their warriors greater, which protects the clan as a whole. They merely see the world the way it is. I feel like this comment has nothing to do with what we're talking about. This makes me sound like an asshole. Just let me cry a little bit longer. I showed you all the carrot in my mouth just to sing that. I couldn't resist. How you doing, Phenomena? Bye, it's lunchtime. Okay, Dad. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have good food. I love you. And go mush Buddy in the face. Yummy, you go little mushy boy. And have a good rest of your day. I love you. Bye. I think it's 100% impossible to not yell/sing that line if you know the glory that is Rose-Colored Boy. I know. It's so good. Vita. You don't know the song? Ugh. Hurts. I've sung it like a billion times. I can't play it on the stream, or I would play it like all the time. But it's so very much copywritten. Love you, Dad. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I don't really know. I don't really. Your answer is driftwood in the rapids. Fair enough to cling to for a time, but eventually you must choose a firmer position. I just want to see what she says to this. Bareth has sent me to end your life. It has continued for too long. You know what, let me... I'm just gonna save first and then say that, just in case they're like, attack!
At least he chose someone who wouldn't wrap her intentions in trickery and lies. But what is a god that his voice should carry so far? And what are you that you should so eagerly obey? The gods only have dominion over what we cede, and you would cede matters of life and death to them.
Her mirthless laughter sounds like water breaking on rocks. Shoe cabinet? Shoe cabinet? Man, your life is weird. Gas canisters, shoe cabinets. Anyway, Phenomena, did I ask you how you are? Hello, how are you? Just let me cry, let it be longer. I had to sing it again when I didn't have carrot in my mouth. What do you call it? Call what? We don't have shoe cabinets. Because you're sure it's not a closet? I'm sure it's not a closet as well. You would just have said closet. But we just put our shoes in the closet, mostly. Or like some people have a shoe rack. Where it's like literally kind of like a bookshelf but for shoes. You only have 2 pairs? I have more than 2 pairs, but I don't have any like casual shoes. Like I need another pair of Converse. My old ones, like the soles on the inside were all worn out, so I threw them away. But now all I have is my running shoes or Flip-flops. Other than that, I have a bunch of pairs of boots or like high heels, and I just don't have anything to wear as a casual human. After some stressful weeks at work job, I feel like things are genuinely getting done today. How are you and the wonderful chokes in fat today? I'm feeling better. I woke up feeling so schlorpy. On feet! Where do you put shoes, you animals? On feet! This OST reminds you of Skyrim. Oh. Sandals, running shoes, which I use for everything, which is why they're worn out and need to be replaced. Yeah, running shoes are too expensive to be using for every day, which is why I really, really just need another pair. Like, but all of my casual shoes, like, they all were really old. I had to throw out, like, 3 pairs of shoes because they were, I mean, one of them I had since I graduated college, which was, like, 5 or 6 years ago. Actually, my dad got them for me. But they had to go bye-bye because they were falling apart. Those your shoes? Give me those shoes. They're my shoes now. And then I needed, blah, 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 blah. I totally forgot what anyway. Oh, and the other pair were like hand-me-downs. So they were already kind of worn out. Oh, Skechers? Those aren't running shoes. I mean, like, running shoes, like... Skechers are Skechers. Those are just sneakers. Sneakers do not equate to running shoes, although a lot of people do use sneakers for running. I used to love Skechers. That used to be my shoe of choice. When I was in 4th grade, I had these Skechers that... It was some sort of, like, plastic material. They were purple, and they had, like, a diamond pattern. They were, like, shiny and had a diamond pattern in them. And they had a 1-inch white rubber platform. I should see if my mom has any pictures of those shoes. I went hiking in those. I went hiking in those when I was in Utah. Totally not for hiking. Trail running brand? Solomon's. Never heard of them. I have hiking boots of all, I have hiking shoes of all things. I have hiking shoes, running shoes, and flip-flops, high heels, and a few pairs of boots. But, like, I don't have anything... I don't have just regular sneakers. What about trail light jogging? What about light trail jogging? What about jogging trail lights? I'm gonna stop now. Anyway, Durance laughs thickly with derision. The gods set the rules, and let us do as we will, but that is merely a test. And only a fool thinks he has been seated anything. You do what your god wants, or you face the fire. This woman is about to become an example. Are you any different? You've extended your life beyond its natural span. Through work and wisdom, the greater the tree, the more fruit it may yield. She nods at the ovets gathered in the clearing. They are vines climbing an ancient elm into the sunlight. My growth sustains them. Should our harmony fall prey to a god's jealousy? And where exactly would she lead them? She's blind to the limits of her own wisdom. Your growth stunts theirs. They learn nothing apart from you. If this is what you demand of the other ovets, you're no different than the Ethic Null or the gods. Ooh, shit. The gods are wiser and more ancient even than you. It is not for either of us to oppose them. Food? I need food. I'm hungry. A 5-gallon pail of soy sauce? Ew! Ew! I have a pair of shoes designed just for adventure races. Spartan Tough Mudder. They're super nice for the 2 years I was super active in those, but now just collect dust. Aww. Did you just say pleased to meet you? Sauce. I'm wormy. Why is this happening? I don't know what I want to do here. Like, I don't know if I agree with Bareth. I should have made a safety save, but I didn't. I mean, I guess my quick save is. I need Bareth's aid, and this is what he asked of me. I mean, I don't need his aid. Yeah, I don't like soy sauce. Or what's that other one? Soy sauce or not tzatziki. Tzatziki's really good. It's the other one that tastes gross. It's another brown sauce. I can't think of it. Teriyaki, thank you. Yeah, I don't like teriyaki either. Oh, I love curry though. I love curry. I need more curry in my life. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I agree with any of this. Ha! Hey, Chickenators, how are ya? Oh, I thought you were being serious for a moment. I was like, what? I'm gonna need to cancel my room for TwitchCon. Teriyaki is the best, and because you don't like it, I can't be staying anywhere close to you. I get it. I get it, I get it. You tricked me for a minute. I was like, ah. I don't know what to do here. I kind of want to see what happens. I'm gonna side with Helia, but I want to know what happens. Ah! I don't know what to do. Like, she's gonna die eventually. Alright, I just saved before we had this conversation. A storm of protest brews behind her color-shifting eyes. She says nothing for several seconds, but you see the fury slowly drain from her face as her eyes fade to the brown of dead leaves. Finally, Arona lowers her head. Your words carry truth and shame. It was never my desire to diminish my followers, but I can see where perhaps my roots left no room for them to grow. Very well. If my season has ended, then let me pass with it. As she closes her eyes, the warmth and color drain from her body. Her breathing slows, her ashen skin stiffening with a dull patina. When the last sigh that leaves her lungs, cracks carve their way across her flesh, dividing it into hardened ridges. Within seconds, Arona has petrified, her bark-encrusted face turned toward the ovits below the dais. Yep, that is how that's pronounced. Save the children? Hell no, they give me 25 XP each. Lol.
I'm here.
I don't know how I feel about that. You've gained major reputation. Oh, jeez. What'd I do? I'm a hero? They liked that? Eccentric. That's new. Faintly mixed. They liked that? Okay. If they're happy with that, I guess I'll keep it. Templars! Hey, man. How have you been? So many games are using PoE as an abbreviation. Yeah, you can't. It's just like when Heroes of the Storm came out at the same time of Heart of the Swarm. Which is why I call it Heroes for short, not HOTS. I can't call it HOTS. Because when it came out back in the day, all the day nights were like, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about StarCraft? I was like, no, I'm not fucking talking about StarCraft. But it's been ingrained in me now. I have to say Heroes. And that's why I will never call Pillars of Eternity PoE. I'll always call it Pillars. Plains of Eidolon. Yeah, I do remember you. That's why I asked how you've been. It's been a very long time, but I remember you.
I'm here.
Do you call HOTS heroes? Or HOTS heroes? What? I call Heart of the Swarm nothing, because I don't play that game. RPGs also teach you it's okay to break into a person's house uninvited, take anything that's not nailed down, and have the gall to talk to anybody inside like they're old buddies. Alright, so I guess Golden Grove is okay with me. Hey Shaggyfoot, how are you? Takes way less letters to type. I mean, Pillars, I'm used to typing it, so it's faster for me than going like P, capital P, lowercase o, capital E.
I'm here.
I'm here. Greetings. Well, as long, I guess they're happy with that. That blows my mind. All right, Defiance Bay, champion. Gilded Vale, champion. Deerford Village, champion. Twin Elms, hero. Knights of the Crucible, hero. Dozens, hero. I don't think that's gonna get any higher. Dominel, villain. They hate the fuck out of me. Ethic, null. I'm eccentric. Fangs, I'm an ally. And the Ovits, they loved that shit. I mean, this went from faintly bad to faintly mixed. So I guess I'll save that. It makes me a little sad because of the way that other people talked about her. You know, pointed out that the Warframe update is more hills than plains, but the hills of Eidolon may not have the best abbreviation. Very good. How about yourself? I'm pretty good. I think last time you played... oh... The Wolf Among Us? That was so long. My hair was a different size! Yeah, it's orange still from last year. When did I play Wolf Among Us? That was so long ago. You know what? I'm gonna alt-tab. I'm curious. Wolf Among Us was so fucking long ago. I have to see when I played it. It was like a billion years from now. Where are you? The Wolf Among Us. Of course, I have it on time. Not date completed. It was one of the first games I ever played on stream. January 11th, 2016 is when I finished the game. And I only started streaming the November. So I had been streaming for like 3 or 4 months. Or no, not even. Because it was end of November. So I was streaming for like 2.5 months. And I've now been streaming for almost 2 years. Hot damn. That is so long ago. That was so long ago. Anyway.
Absolutely.
So I've saved that now. I hope that they're happy. I mean, according to my reputation with them, they're like very pleased. I totally want to go talk to them and be like, what is up? What do you guys have to say up here?
Hail, Estramor.
Do you seek the wisdom of our herbalists, or simply to bask in Waretha's glory? What will the Ovits do now that Erona is gone? She lowers her head. That's unclear. Erona's passing has shown us the perils of leadership, even when authority is as benevolent as hers. She looks on at the kith gathered in the grove. Most of us became Ovits so that we couldn't be shackled to the whims of a god. Some of us have questioned what it means to elevate another as we did Erona. Goodbye. So just like, I have nothing to say to that. But hey, they like it. They're like, we learned a new lesson. Even though we'll miss her, it's a good thing. I'm like, okay. One of your oldest followers. That is true. That is very true. Cheers, thank you. A lot of stuff has changed since you've been here. My hair is different. I live in a different, like, my room is different because I'm in my own space. I'm in a different apartment. You know, all of my, like, scenes and stuff, like, all the stream related stuff is drastically different. You're a terrible person in RPGs. See, like, all the containers in this game, you can either take all the stuff and it's not considered stealing, but some stuff it's considered stealing. So it'll say like crate and then in parentheses stealing. So it lets you know that if you take stuff out of there, people are going to be mad at you. I remember you as a great storyteller. Oh my goodness, that is such a wonderful compliment. Wow, I don't think I've ever been called a great storyteller. That's amazing. Thank you. With really good and pleasant story reading voice. Yeah! Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't steal stuff in this game.
I'm here.
So have we been in here? We walked all up in here, and I went over to this dude, and I was like, hey, what's the matter you? And he was like, I'm not dying for some shitty god. I was like, alright. So, how do I get to there? That startled me. I thought it was something I had to attack. Attack! Wait a minute. Let me just... I got turned around. Electa the Bard, she'll sing us a story. Hell yeah. I think I'd make a good bard, but I would have to definitely learn an instrument. But if this was like back in the day, I would totally have spent all my time doing that. Like if there were no video games or books, like I would have totally known how to play a stringed instrument. Actually from Norway? So skald would be a good terminology. Hey! I wouldn't be surprised if Femme secretly knew that. Oh my gosh, itchy. I hate it when, like, the corner, like, the inside corner of your eyeball is itchy. Like, why? I'm gonna do this. I'm making a safety save, so just in case I, like, accidentally quick save over stuff. I quick save anyway, but shh, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna come up here. And I'm gonna talk to this dude. You return, here to make a sacrifice or merely to observe? Bereth believes it's time you paid your dues. Then he can descend from his mighty pantheon. So this makes me, like, fight him. So I'm gonna do something a little cheesy. I really want to know what Bereth has to say. But I don't want to have to kill all of these people. Good. Ugh. Let me just see where this conversation goes. You murdered a man right there. Lewis has said, your simplistic morals do not apply here, Astromore. Murder does not enter into it.
It was a sacrifice, and one willingly entered into. The survival of all things depends on balance. Give and take.
The smooth skin at the corners of his mouth and eyes wrinkles for one brief instant. The principle lies at the heart of all power. Expending something of value releases energy. Energy that can be channeled by those who know how. He tilts his head toward you. All Kith, whether they care to admit it or not, practice this. We take the yield of the land and the flesh of the beast to live. And we give our blood and sweat to propagate the things we desire. Sounds brutal. And me, I'm like, sounds brutal, man. Cheese smell? I don't think I'm a very good storyteller, both because I have less than great memory and I'm cynical enough, I guess, to not find the things that happen in my life interesting enough to be a story. Gotcha. I can see what you mean. I totally agree with that, but also I would need to say this because I want to know if there's a different option, if we can talk him into giving up his life. According to Bereth, you haven't done much giving, Reston. Fuck. That's not at all what I even wanted to say. Okay, so I literally have to kill this guy. Urgh, I don't want to kill him.
Since when do the gods send mortals to collect? You don't exactly look like the Pallid Knight. This is the trouble with deities. They meddle in a world that they don't even inhabit. I hope they promised you something better for your next life.
Yeah, see, look at all these people. I would have to kill all of these people. I don't want to kill all of these people. I don't particularly like them. Fart knuckles. Like, I'm just not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that. I want to kill them to see what Bareth has to say. No, I said fart knuckles. I said fart knuckles. I should take my break now. Because I'm ending 15 minutes early. Which means everything's shifted by 15 minutes. So, I'm gonna go on my break. And I'm gonna go talk to Bareth, or try to talk to Bareth. See if it's an option. Be like, I got one of them. I'm not doing the other one. Which I doubt that they'll let me do, and in which case I'll just ask what he wants me to do with all of the souls that Wodika's stolen. But I get ahead of myself. I'm gonna be gone for about 5 minutes. And when I come back, we'll see what the gods have in store. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna kill that guy or not. I keep going back and forth. Alright, I'll be back.